Hey, what's up guys? It is me, Zayn, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today, guys, we are going to be building Grian's Hermitcraft Season 6 base, which we can just see over there. And if you haven't seen the last couple of episodes, my world got corrupted, so I've just been working on rebuilding the base. And today is a very exciting episode because we are going to be continuing our work that we started in the last episode on the towers, because we need to build them up and they change a little bit, so there's plenty of work to get done over there. And I've also started clearing out some of the water down there. I'll show you how I did that in a bit. But anyway, you may have noticed that I had a little change of outfit. I decided to go for a kind of new skin because I didn't really like my old skin anymore, but I'm very happy with my new skin. And Construction Tim has been working on the Hobbit hole, and today we are going to be adding to the Wall of Fame some ginger cat who has been building Grian's base alongside me and is completely up to date. Thank you so much. And if you want to be added to the Hall of Fame, all you need to do is comment down below where you are in building Grian's base and what game mode you're building it on. But anyway, so that's going to finish us up for the intro, so let's get into the video. Alright, so we are going to start by just editing this tower a little bit. It goes out one block too far, so you should in fact have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this row is the finishing row. So we just need to get rid of this and move it back one. But it's not the worst thing in the world. It won't take too long. It's just one of the things. At least it's in the right place again. So we just want to bring this back and instead place it like this. So, yeah, exactly the same as you placed it before. But instead, you should look at it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the fifth block should be the row where it finishes like that. So you just want to do that, and that should be pretty easy. So you just want to break all this away and break this away and then bring this one that's one back all the way up. And yeah, just do that. And then once you are done, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Alright, so that is looking really good. And if you go around here, you should have this kind of pole thing. And then next to the cyan terracotta, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of white concrete. And then that's how that looks. So that's good. And then after this, we just need to do a little bit of editing to the end of this, because we do need to move them back. But that's easy. You just have to hope that no one has actually built these all the way down, because that would be a bit of a pain there, but shouldn't be too bad. So let's just kind of break in here and place that floor. So once you're at this bit, we need to bring this back a bit. So from here, you want to bring it back 9. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on the 9th block, you can build this. But, so let's just check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In total, it should be 10, 11, 12, 13. But we don't actually want that, so we'll break away this bit. And we have got this, so, oops, keep breaking away the floor. And so from here, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's looking good. And it does look kind of more rectangular now than, I mean, it looks more rectangular horizontally than vertically, I guess. But that's just how it is. So then over here, it's pretty easy. You just basically want to, instead of having this, you want to make this. I explained that very badly, I'm sorry. So you want to break away this. And then on the side that you have the kind of bit that goes like this, so the 3, 2 bit, like that bit, you want to instead put that back to the next one. So you should have 3 and then 2. And then 2, oops, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then that should connect up to there. So we can break this away. And that's looking good. So just to show you, you should have 1 poking out here. And then you should have 2, 2, and then the 3 bit, and then the 2. And then these 4 2s here. Then the other side, 3 2s there. It's looking good. And we want to do the same to this side. So instead of this 3 2 bit being here, you want to make it here. and then 2, 2, 2, oops, 2 and 2. That's looking good, so we can break away this bit. And that is everything corrected. That's looking very good, and now we are ready to build it up and do all that stuff, so that's very exciting. So we can bring it down, we can build it up, and these towers will take a few episodes because we do need to do quite a bit of fine detailing, and there are the other towers because there's smaller towers that aren't actually attached to the base, but we'll do that when we do the circle. And right, for now that's looking good, so we are ready to build these bits. Alright, so now we can start to think about building these towers up. So for now we'll just work on the outside, and you want to build this tower all the way up to, so you want to build it up all the way past here until you get to this block, and the top of the tower should be in line with that block. So you want to go, let's build up the other side, and then you want to fill all of this in, including the top, because from here we're going to be able to kind of build the next section of the tower. So you want to fill in this part, just like you've been doing for the previous layers, and also fill in the top here like this. And so just do that, and that's going to look good. So once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Alright, so that is looking good, and it's good that we've built it a bit higher, and obviously we want to do the interior later. And by the way, I did break away the slabs that went here and here. So we've got all this filled in, and now we want to build the next section of the tower. And obviously I haven't finished building the base up yet, so it's not going to go too high, but there's no harm in just getting that started. So what we want to do is, we're going to take this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, you want to place the next part of the tower. So that should be, so there we go, let's just place in this. So there should be 3 blocks until here, so it should kind of be like this. And let's just place this all the way along, place this back. So you should have this, that's looking good. So we can build this up a little bit, but we won't build it up too much because we'll work on that in the next episode. So I just wanted to get it started with you guys, just so you have something to go on. And then we're going to have to do the same things on this tower. So basically you just want to build up, I'll just do the outline so you can see. So you want to build all these bits up, but then you also want to build this up as well, and just build this up, and you want to do the same thing as before. So you build this all the way up to where we built it over here. So oops, that's a bit too high. So it should be like that. So yeah, it should be in line with this, and then you basically just want to build it all the way around like this, and just build this, all of these bits of 2 up, and you want to fill in the top, and you want to do that on the other side as well. And it's just, so you should be in line with this block again. So once you're done, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. Okay, so that is the towers all built up, and that is looking really good. So now let's just go over here and start this. So I think we'll start from this side. So you should have this kind of part of the tower here and the flat bit there, just because it's a little bit easier to build the next section of the tower, because it's in line with this bit. So you want to place 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. And then once you get to here, you want to go 2 and then 1. So at this bit, you should kind of have a 2 by 2 thing here, and then that goes back. So I'll just go around here, and I know that this bit is a bit more complicated than the bit that goes straight up. So you want to have coming off from this bit, you should have these 4, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then 1, 2, so it's like a corner bit, so there's 1 block out from each corner, and then it goes back in, so it kind of mimics this part. So then you can actually build these bits up, like, I wouldn't say build it up too high because the tower continues to kind of change a bit, but I would say you could build it up to here, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But first, let's go over to the other side to continue with this as well. And you want to just, if we're going to start off from here, you want to go 1, then 1, 2, just to show you what it would look like from the other side. So you have 1 on the diagonal bits, then 1, 2, and then you go back, so it looks like this, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, so it should look like that. So that's good, and yes, so I would say build it up to this bit. Obviously, I haven't completed building it up. I will do that soon, but at least build it up to the end of this layer. But I think on the second or third layer, we want to do another section of the tower because it's a bit different. So yeah, we'll do that in a bit. But first, we've done this, so that's all good. So you can just build what we've done already up. And right, I guess I'll show you how to kind of do the next bit. So I would say just build this up. Just build it up to at least this level so I can show you a decent bit, so you can just kind of build it out from here and it's on the ground here. So just build it up to there on both sides, and actually do it on all 3 of the things. So just build it up to this bit. So yeah, and then so do that on all 3 of the towers, and then once you're done, you should have this. Alright, so now we have built those up, just a few blocks, but it is gonna help us with this massively. So you can kind of just fill in this bit for now, because we're gonna start with this pillar, because this tends to be the easiest one because there's no like confusing diagonal bits we need to do. So just build this all the way up to the wall of glass, and then do the same here. So just build this up and make it reach the glass, and so then you want to break through here, oops, and let's replace that, and you want to bring it back 1, 2 blocks, so it should kind of look like this. And obviously it doesn't go nearly as far into the build as the one on the previous layer, and that's because it actually lines up with the one on the previous layer. So you should have this, and you build it out 1, 2, then, oops, no, we don't want to do that. So then we want to go along to here, and then build that one. And so you should have this, and then we can actually see if you've done it correctly. This is the moment of truth. Hopefully everything lines up. So you build it down and see if this corner connects up to this corner, and it does. That's perfect. So you can actually go ahead and break through this glass and connect all this up, which is pretty exciting because that's a lot of progress. So I'll let you do that in a bit, but first we are also gonna want to do these sides, the other side with the diagonals and stuff like that. So let's just leave that for now and go on to this side. So you should have, let's start with this 3. So like the bit over here, you want to have the 3 and then a 2 attached to it. So you got this 3, and then you want to build 1 extra, so this bit's like a 2 kind of corner thing. And then you want to just do diagonal 2s up until the boundary, so just like this, and then 2, 2, 2, and 1 there. That is good. So you can just build that up. So we'll do that later though. So then you should have 2 here, and so you don't need to worry about this bit. And then you have 2 here. Let's just break through. However, you actually want to have 3 here. So you should have 3. Oops, that's broken through. And then also you will see that this lines up with the previous layer. So you can test that again by bringing this all the way down. And hopefully this all connects up. I have not tested this before, so Yep, that connects up. That's brilliant. That's that over with. So we know that that works out. So this is quite a satisfying bit actually. And then you want to go 2, 2, and let's just bring it out from here because I think it would be a bit easier. So you've got this 2 bit here, so it's kind of like the weird 3-piece thing. And then you want to go 2, you just do the normal 2 diagonals. 2, oops, nope, you want to have diagonals of 2, 2, 2, and then you should have 2, here. And then you can link these up by placing 2 here, and that is absolutely perfect. So then we can also test, we can bring this down and see if that lines up, which it should. And then I will show you how to do the final side as well, because I know that this diagonal is a bit more confusing. And then you can kind of just build through all this and link them up. And this is going to be a very satisfying bit, again, as I said. So let's break back up through the floor. And finally, just do this diagonal bit over here. Yep, there. So you want to go, so you got this line of 3, then you build 1 out from there, then you go 2. I didn't build this up quite high enough. Let's just do that quickly now. So we got 2, 2, 2, 2, and then we want to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So then we've got 2 here, and then 2. And you can even check down here to see what you do to mimic it. And yeah, you extend it by 3 and then go 1 out like this. And you can kind of see that it's very similar to that side. So then you go 2, 2, 2, and then we can obviously go out to here to test that because it's a bit less confusing. So you've got this bit, and then you can build this up. Oops, so that's a 2 diagonal, another 2 diagonal, another 2 diagonal, 2, 2, 2, and then 2. Link those up. And I will just skim around so you can see what that looks like. 3 here, and then if we show you this area, looks like this. And that is looking really quite great. And now you can kind of start to break away the glass and kind of fill these in. So just go all the way down and start doing this. Alright, so if we go down, you will be able to see that I've done the towers, and that is going to make them look so much better. So if we go outside to just have a look at those, yeah, this just looks really, really good. And yeah, basically all you need to do is just build it up from there, and it's exactly in line. It's a little bit fiddly when destroying the glass and everything like that, but it is manageable, and I managed to do it, so I'm sure you guys won't have a problem with that. But unfortunately, we have run out of time for today's episode, so I really do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you do not miss any uploads of Grian Space or anything else I do on this channel. So yeah guys, I will see you guys later. Bye!